How do I ask for what I want in bed without making him feel like he isn't doing a good job?
That's a great question. This is still something I don't know.
And the best payback would just be finding a better boyfriend.
How do I deal with
my
crazy
stupid sister-in-law who won't leave me the F alone?
Just found out my boyfriend is married.
I've had nightmares where I wake up and my hair is a bob. Would you watch my movies?
No.
Hi.
Hey, it's Sarah and Lo Beeston, your Fairly Odd Sisters.
Woo!
Yeah!
Please don't make me do it again.
Guys,
It's your Fairly Odd Sisters.
how are ya?
Hi, we're just popping in. We just wanted to tell you guys that we have made the giveaway.
We have a giveaway for you, and we're
Yes.
giving away to two separate people all of the same things. One's specifically like all pink stuff, and the other is all green stuff, but the same stuff.
Yes.
And pink and green, of course.
Yes.
And it's going to be great. Wait, what is it? What are we going to have them do?
Okay, so we're giving away AirPod Maxes,
Pink and green.
pink and green camera, a Kindle, a full set of day hair, and a shark.
Flexi style,
Flexi
which is
style,
like
which
the
is-
Dyson, but Shark's version.
And you actually said you
version.
liked it better.
I like it.
Yeah. So two winners
Silly.
will win each of those things. We got
Yeah.
two of each of them.
So make sure that you subscribe to YouTube, follow our Fairly Odd Sisters Instagram, leave a 5-star review on our Spotify, and is that it?
Comment and like
And
our
then
reel.
comment on like our reel that we posted to our Instagram.
So we know that
we
you're
know
entered and we can pick a
Exactly.
winter.
Exactly.
Winter. So we can pick a winter.
So we can pick a winner.
Help.
A winner.
Anyway, just us popping in. Now
Just
we're
popping in.
We're going away to
Okay.
keep filming.
Bye. Enjoy the episode.
Bye. All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
We are here. I look a little bit more normal now.
Yeah.
The hair's
Does she
back.
look like Sarah again?
Yeah, I guess a lot of you are just listening. I went back blonde. Please
Don't
be
come
kind
for
to
her.
me. It's been a long week.
This is her OG original hair.
This is
and
what I was
her
born
natural.
with. So please be kind.
It must be the best because it grows out of her head like this.
Yeah, yeah. I will say, I was prepared. I was getting
Yeah.
thick skin. I was putting my shield walls up
Yeah.
before I went in to actually
'Cause-
go blonde again.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared.
It's like the people who really wanted the red are louder than the people who wanted you back blonde.
That's
you know what I
true.
mean?
That's true.
Because it was like 50-50 when you posted about it, remember?
Yes.
But I feel like the people that want the red are just louder.
Die
They're
hard.
like, are you freaking kidding
Yes.
me?
Like, why would you do this to us?
Exactly.
Which, I ain't kissing you. I ain't sleeping with you. You just have to look at me on the internet. I am flattered that people care.
Yeah.
They want the best for me.
Yeah.
They want me to look my best, which apparently is red. But
No, I love both.
I
You can
just-
pull off any hair color.
That
That's
is
the
very
true that's the true, zest
you.
from all of
the
this.
zest. I love the zest. Thank you.
That's what's come out of all this.
Any updates on your hair? Have you thought about it more?
One day I'm just going to show up and maybe it'll
You're
be
not gonna
different
tell
or
me?
maybe it will be the same.
I can't wait for that day.
I don't want to marry to anything and then get what happened to you happen to me.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Seriously.
But
no, the armies, they start
the
coming
army,
out.
no, I think I'm just going to go and do whatever. And then
Yeah.
maybe I'll just have highlights or maybe I'll have something else.
Yeah. It'll be
knows?
fun whatever you do.
Who knows?
And guess what? I can be your number one supporter.
Thank you.
I've been there, done that. It's a wild ride.
Yeah.
I will say this is just people are freaking out about the color.
Yeah.
And this is the first dye. Like I was dark red.
Oh yeah.
She had to
Well,
take
the fact
me.
that it got this blonde is
Yeah.
shocking. When you answered the phone, I was like, oh wait,
Yeah.
it's fully blonde. What the freak?
I was prepared to be orange, strawberry
Yeah.
blonde. I was prepared for so many other things.
Yeah.
So obviously I have eyes. Obviously I can see it's not as blonde as I would like it. It's a little more gold. It's more yellow, as people are saying. But I
But
see
you
that.
prefer that over the ashy
Oh,
on yourself.
100% would rather have gold and
Yeah.
yellowy tones than like the ashy gray.
Yeah.
That was like such a trend.
Yeah.
To have
I think
that.
still it does look good on certain people.
It
like
does
it
with the
really
skin
does.
tone.
It depends on your skin tone and it depends on like the gray or white that you go. But I really like I'm liking
Yeah.
the blondie the whatever,
warms.
what do you call
it's
it?
Just
the warm
tones.
blonde.
Yeah. I wear gold.
Yeah.
I'm not a silver gal
Yeah.
in any sense. I will wear it, but my skin tone just doesn't do it. So
Yeah.
I'm well aware it needs to be dyed again, but for what it is, I'm very happy. So let it be the end of it. Thank you.
Sarah's back, baby. She's back.
And if anyone's making any other changes around here, it's going to be this girl sitting next to me.
Oh gosh, don't hold me to it though. No. I'm a little bit of a, what am I? I get decision fatigue, or I can't make a decision.
Described as goes into a shell.
Yeah, I just turn into a shell of myself when big decisions awry. And I just lay on the couch with my minky couture and curl up. And that's
if
what
it makes you feel better, like I said, you can change your hair back.
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd be so much harder to go back from one to another.
Hope. That gives me a lot of hope, because you went from fully red, dark red,
which people say is the hardest.
Fully blonde again. Yeah, that's more blonde than I've ever been.
Yeah, if you did decide to,
change
take the plunge, go darker, it's not the end of the world.
So true.
You can go back.
So freaking true.
It's not like chopping your hair into a bob like everyone's doing.
That's true.
Have you seen that? Everybody doing that?
Yeah, and it's really cute. It always happens where people start chopping their hair, and I'm like, oh. But then at the end of the day, I think I've had nightmares where I wake up and my hair is a bob.
I'd say that.
And so I think that's maybe
for
a sign.
You, maybe. Yeah.
I make the decision in my dream to chop it, and then I wake up sobbing that I chopped it. Yeah. So I think it's a foreshadowing of don't do this.
Don't
I think my face shape is so long that it wouldn't suit me. But there's people with smaller faces.
People that have
really good.
Fairy faces, little pixie, everything's kind of small, looks so good with the bob.
Totally.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always tempted just because I see those videos, and then I realize the day to day, I'd probably
you
miss
have
my
to do your hair.
You do. You have to style it.
It's more upkeep. You can't really throw it in a bun or a pony.
It's true.
But it's so freaking cute. And it automatically makes a person look sophisticated or classy.
True.
It goes with every outfit.
Yes.
Makes an outfit look cuter with a bob.
The one thing I will say is I struggle because I don't ever really want to have a bob when I'm older, in my 50s.
Oh, turn into the mom haircut?
Yes, I don't ever want that. So in my head, I'm thinking now's the time. When I'm young, in my 20s and 30s, that gets me because I know I'm not going to want to do that haircut when I'm in my 50s.
Yeah, that's so true.
You know?
It would be really cute on you.
I don't think I'd do it, but
yeah.
But yeah, that always holds me back.
Yeah, totally.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Because immediately if you're 50 and you do that haircut, it's kind of
you just have a mom haircut, but it also can be
it can be
really
stylish.
classy and stylish.
It's true. That one lady that is 6-pack, she's an influencer, but
she's older. I love her.
Her hair is a bob, and it looks
the craziest body I've ever seen.
Yes. She's unbelievable.
She has doesn't she have gray hair? Gray white?
It's white.
It's white.
It's crazy.
Yeah, she
rocks that. That
really
pixie
is
cut.
rocking that.
Anyway, any personal updates from you, from your family?
I don't think so. Big update is that we have a trampoline.
They did. They got a trampoline.
And when I tell you that since Tanner and I have been married, we've never had a yard.
Yeah.
Ever since in our whole marriage. And so this is such a big deal because we're finally landscaping our yard, and it just feels like it takes forever to get these things finished. We've started this a long time ago. And so just the fact that we have a tramp in the dirt,
it's usable.
It's we don't have grass yet, but we have a tramp.
And the kids are stoked on it. They don't even care. Jack is stoked on it too. He wants to come jump with Ozzy.
And it's actually the bounciest tramp I've ever been on.
Is it?
Yeah. You'll fly away.
Bounce.
You need to be careful on it.
Sunny will just levitate over your fence.
Ozzy was flying on the tramp. No. It was crazy, but it's fun.
That is awesome. And it looks so good. They fenced in their whole yard.
Yeah.
Made it look huge.
Yeah.
Which is funny that it made it look bigger than it was when it wasn't fenced.
Yeah, we have an interesting lot, so I'm happy how it turned out.
Yeah. Looks amazing. We are all going to California for a family reunion. It's going to be fun.
It's Tanner's birthday.
It's Tanner's birthday. He's turning 42.
He's turning 79.
79. So the oldest one out of the four of us.
Yeah. He's turning 31. Yes. So it's kind of last year we did the cruise for his 30th, and this year it's what are we doing? He wants me to rent him a bowl.
Yes. Are we still doing that?
So I guess I have to rent him a mechanical bowl. And he's also I want to go surfing in Malibu, and I want to rent a bowl. And then I also want to go out and do go-karting. And I'm Tanner, you turned 30 last year.
Pick
like,
one.
can
Pick
you
one.
just like settle down a little bit on the birthday celebration?
love how
He's
him
like,
and Derek are
no, what are
gnarly.
you talking about? And I'm just like, okay, well, his expectations are a little high there, but
That's okay. That's okay. We love a good birthday.
he's
We
like,
do.
I want to do go-karting and laser tag and have a bowl at my party. And I'm just like, okay,
I remember him talking about the laser tag. That was funny.
which would be fun. But I'm like, can you pick one? Let's just like,
It's not just like 2 things. It's like 5.
literally.
Oh, that's how Derek is with birthdays.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's fun though. Like,
it is fun.
It's just like, I want to be able to do that for the special, like really special birthdays.
and you don't want the pressure to
do something crazy every year.
everything.
Like that just, you know, that
That's a
I'll
lot.
turn me into a shell.
That's
I'll
a
turn
lot.
into a
Yeah.
shell.
She'll go away. No, it's so funny because Derek is the same way where it's last year on my birthday, he planned out this huge thing.
Yeah.
He wanted to go to a Dodgers game. He
His
wanted to go to
perfect
his,
birthday.
it's literally what he wanted for his birthday and he planned it for mine. And it was so funny. So this year for his birthday, that's our
did it.
plan.
He was like, Sarah, we're going to go to a Dodgers game. We're going to go to California
I
and
was
surf.
like,
And then
I
we're going to go
didn't
shopping. And
ever
then
have any of these ideas. Not that it doesn't sound fun, but he planned his perfect birthday for my birthday,
Yeah.
which is, we were giving him a hard time laughing about it forever.
laughing.
They're birthday boys.
They're birthday boys. Like,
birthday
can you
boys.
blame them? It's fun.
It is fun. It is fun. I don't think anything will top the cruise last year.
No,
though.
that was crazy. Also, my party bus.
Or the party bus.
Can't top
honestly,
that.
yeah, that was top. That was top birthdays that I've ever been to.
Fun.
All right, so last time I had to skedaddle a little bit early.
Get on out of here.
Had to rush out. Had a little bit of a pickleball tournament.
And how'd you do?
Oh, you guys want to know how I did? I got my butt whooped sideways and up and down and all around. Listen here, though. We did okay. It was really fun. We hung with a lot of the people, and a lot of the matches were really close. We won 2 of them, which was
That's really
good.
good.
I mean, our win to lose ratio wasn't great, but we still competed, and it was really
were in
fun.
it.
But gave me a little taste of what there is out there because I was wow. Like I had to step it up to
That
even
is
like.
funny.
Anyway, it was fun. Got my butt kicked. Want to work on some stuff. It's fine. I actually am doing another tournament in 2 days, so
Oh my gosh.
hopefully you can be prepared for that.
Yeah,
'cause
that's fun.
They're ruthless people here.
Whap.
Whap and a whap.
Got to get that kitch.
I actually did get hit 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
They just target you. Don't pop the ball up. They'll just smack it at you.
Jeez.
Got some bruises. Anyway,
Scary.
it was good. It was fine. But we didn't get to finish all of our advice that we were giving.
Yes, and there were some
And-
good questions in there.
Yeah, there were really good questions, and you guys came back and said you wanted us to do more advice after the other episode. So we just wanted to answer some more of those questions for you, give the best advice we can. Again,
Yeah.
take it with a grain of salt because these are just our opinions.
Yep.
What we think, we're just 2 people that have our own brains and
Silly, goofy girlies.
silly goofy girlies that are
That's
going to do
it.
our best to navigate these. So
Yeah.
that's what we're going to do. We're going to finish our advice.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to start with like a lighthearted one. This
Okay.
one says, okay, is it actually possible to just be friends with a guy if we're both single and in our early 20s?
I think so.
I think I have a different opinion than you on this.
Really?
Yes, because this is the thing. If you're looking, okay, this is such a broad thing, but I feel like if you're both straight, I don't know. This is so funny. Like, I can see how you can just be a friend, but I feel like one or the other typically catches a little bit of feelings if you become super close. Because that's just like a normal thing that can happen. If you become close to somebody and you're attracted to them, like, you know, I
You
just
think someone's
see
gonna cave.
Somebody can kind of catch feelings. And I just think that
No, it's
that's
true. That's valid.
yeah. It's crazy though, because
Yeah.
I know, like when we had Charlie and Ryan on, and they just said like, it's just not built for us. But like, when they said that they're guy friends that are gay, that they have guy friends like that, and they just hang out one-on-one. They just do that, and they're obviously just friends. So I see how it can work,
Yeah.
but that's where it gets tricky.
I guess it's just based off of like my experiences, but I have had 2 guy friends that neither of us have had feelings, and we were actually just like brother sister status, and like we
Like,
got to
never
that.
did they
Never
are
did
you
we
for
think
sure on
about
that?
it. I'm 1000%. and like confirmed on both ways. Like
Really?
it was strictly just a friendship. Like, and I still talk to him and Derek's like friends with him.
Yeah.
And like that happened to me with 2 guys. So I definitely think it's possible.
Like
I don't,
never did,
like,
do you know that they
even
never caught feelings for you?
Yes.
You know,
and
for
it
a
was
fact.
always, I was in the know of like, okay, are you liking this girl? Like, okay, you like this girl, and like it was so transparent, and like I know for a fact, and that sounds weird because there were a lot of instances where I was really close to a guy, and then it flipped on me, and it was like, oh, you like me, or like, you know, like we got too close.
I feel like, okay,
it happened
maybe
both
it
ways.
is possible, but it's rare.
I think it might be a little more rare
Because I don't think I ever had one friend with the opposite. Like, I don't make one guy friend.
Yeah.
Well, that's hard too, because it's like, well, that was single, that one of us didn't catch feelings for the other.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
if
and
it was
that's why
me
you
for
think that
them
way.
or
Yeah.
him for me, like,
yeah, that makes sense why you think that way.
yeah.
I think it's possible. I think you're right when it is a little bit more rare, but it
Yeah.
happened to me.
Yeah.
And
I mean, if you're proof if it happened.
yeah.
But who's to say
get
that
the guy on the podcast. No, literally, he was like my protective brother that we just never
You know for a fact that he never had a crush on you.
I know for a fact.
How?
Because I always was in the know with all his other girls.
I
and
want to ask him straight up.
Okay, we'll bring him on the pod. We'll bring him on. We'll get this guy. He actually lives in Texas now.
I wonder if he ever once was like, I just want to kiss her.
No. See that the thought of that like makes me like cringy.
You, but maybe not him.
too. I know that's what he thinks. Like I
gosh.
know that's what he thinks.
Yeah, so for me, I feel like it is possible, but I feel like it's rare for if you're both single for one to like not.
I will say it's treading on thin ice because I do think you're right. I think it's hard if you're both like young, attractive people.
If
like
you're
it's
like
just
both
natural.
single, but why is it okay? Maybe it is possible because like when they're not single, you can totally just be friends with each other.
Yeah.
So maybe
I don't know.
now I'm confused.
I think it's possible, but that's our
okay.
opinion. So take that what you will.
Yes.
Take what you will out of that. Okay. Let's do another lighthearted one. This one says, I was sending a sexy pic of me biting a banana to my boyfriend while I was on a break at work and my boss walked in. Do I explain myself or
like chomping on the banana
like a sexy pic?
Oh no.
That's funny.
That's really funny.
It depends on the relationship with the boss.
Because it's like it can cross those lines where like the boss is like, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Or it's like a funny like haha, like hee hee.
If you're close with the boss and you can tell he's a jokey kind of guy, I would laugh about it. I would say something, but like, I'm really sorry about that.
Sorry about
I couldn't help it.
I was just taking a silly little selfie.
But if he's like a serious dude you don't want to mess with,
I would
or
just
girl,
ignore it and forget it.
Ignore it. Just move on with your life. Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, this one says, how do I ask for what I want in bed without making him feel like he isn't doing a good job?
That's a great question. This is still something I don't know.
You're like, listen.
And you tell me.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I feel like that one is tricky because you don't want to offend or like
and
make
boys
them
are
feel
sensitive about that.
Sometimes
it makes them
can
feel
be
not
sensitive.
masculine.
Yeah. And so, but like it's totally necessary because obviously you want to be equally having a great time. So I think the best thing to do is always start with something great that they're doing. Mm-hmm. I love when you do this.
Yeah.
I love when you do this. Do more of that. Or like if you don't like something they do, start out with the good and then say, instead of this, we should try this.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, ooh, like let's try something new out. Like maybe that's how you can.
Yeah.
Or if like, wait, what was the question? Like, do they not like something that they're doing? Or is it just, how do I ask for what I want in bed without making them feel, oh yeah. So like, if you're wanting to try, just say like, I love what we're doing, but like, we should try a little something, spice it up with something new. I think that they would be down to like, try that and have like make it like exciting and not like, you're doing a bad job. Let's,
and I think
change it up.
I think going off of what Lo said, because I agree with that, is picking the right time to bring it up. Because if you would just come off of like bad sexual experience or something, and then that's when you bring it up, that will like immediately be taken wrong, I think. So bring it up in a lighthearted, good time when you can just be like, hey, I want to like chat about our sex life with you or whatever.
Yeah.
Just like, let's talk about it. And in like a very chill, everyone's in a good headspace.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's so sensitive that it can flip
Yeah.
easily.
Yes.
If you bring it up in the wrong time.
Totally. Like, especially like maybe don't do it immediately after having it.
Yeah, I would do it in like that's what I'm kind of trying to say is like at a different time, maybe.
Like what you should do is if they did something that you liked, tell them that right after. And then the next time, or like if you're like having a conversation, you're like, I thought of something that would be fun to try. And then they'd be like, ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
But if you say it right after, they're like, oh, you hated that.
Yeah. It's not going to be received very well.
Exactly.
But I do feel like it needs to be said because
Yes, for sure. You both
I think
need to
that's
have
half of like
it's
sex
communication.
is communication.
Yeah, because like if they're just guessing what you like and you're just kind of like silently like pushing through, like
Yeah,
that's not enjoyable for either of you.
Yeah.
But maybe he doesn't know, or
Yeah.
he or she doesn't know like how you like it.
And the whole thing is so mental.
Yes.
As much as it is physical.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It is such a mind game.
Yeah.
So you need to be, everyone needs to be on the same page.
vocal about what you like. And
Yes.
I always make a point to like point out whatever I enjoyed or whatever I,
Yeah.
because I think that's good. Okay.
Yeah, start with that. Let us know. Update
Let us know how
us.
it goes.
Okay. This one says how to deal with a possessive friend who gets mad when I want alone time with my husband.
Is that me?
Am I that person?
Be honest. Tell the people.
It's so funny because you're not possessive, but like you like being with people a lot.
I hate being alone.
And Lo hates being alone. Like you hate
And I
it.
love a like get together.
You
I
just
love
love
just being
always
together.
being with people.
I love it. Is that me?
I'm this person.
I know Derek's
Did
watching
you
this like,
submit this?
yes, you are.
Did you submit this?
I'm like, Sarah, did you make that literally up right now?
Oh my gosh. How do I deal?
How do I deal with my stupid sister-in-law who won't leave me the F alone?
when I just want to be my introvert self at night and have time alone?
Me forcing you to have a sleepover anytime you come over.
Lo actually forces me to stay with her.
I do anything I can. I pull out all the strings. And Sarah's a person who's very stubborn and doesn't like to be told what to do. So I have to find very creative ways.
So she calls my husband.
When I laid on the couch and I said, I'm not okay. You had to come back and you're like,
so
that was
manipulative.
Yeah, I have to
literally
be
waits there and
creative
goes,
with Sarah.
I think I'm not okay. Like, I need you tonight.
I have to be creative with Sarah.
What was your latest thing?
Because
what was your latest thing? I think I'm having a breakdown.
I think I'm gonna have a mental breakdown right now. I need donuts and I need a rom-com.
Yes, I need donuts.
But I didn't even get you to stay that night.
Oh my gosh.
I worked really hard. I work overtime to get Sarah.
This is such a serious question
is
too.
serious.
No, but like actually it was in the serious category, so we're gonna do our best here.
Shoot. Okay.
No, I did not submit this question.
Are you
but
sure?
I can't stop laughing. Okay, I think I feel funny. I feel funny like I'm talking to you, but I'm not. I truly love hanging out with you. Why do I
Tell
feel
him that
like
I'm not a possessive friend.
you're not a possessive friend? You just want to have a good time.
I just want to have fun.
He just wants to have fun and never be alone ever.
Exactly.
Never alone.
Never leave me alone.
No, which is so funny because I'm like, give me the silence, give me my own time to just think and do whatever I want.
Boring.
Want to know our biggest difference? That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say I feel like a lot of these questions can be solved through communication. If you just keep letting if this keeps bottling up, it's not going to do anyone any good because you're going to keep resenting the friend. If you truly feel like this, then you need to say something like, hey, I love you so much and I really want to spend time with you, but I just want to be with my husband tonight. Or like,
is it boyfriend?
It's husband.
It's husband.
But this could go same for boyfriend. Actually, this did happen to us one time and it didn't end well.
know.
It didn't end well. We were honest and it didn't end well.
I know.
I think they have to, if they're a really good friend, they will fully understand you're obviously married and you want to spend, it's already hard enough to find time like with your spouse.
Yeah.
That they will be okay if you just say, hey, I think a good thing to do could be to say, hey, let's do something together tomorrow.
Yeah.
But tonight I want to spend time with my husband.
We wanted this to do this date.
So they know that you're not just like cutting it off, but you're like, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Let's go do something fun.
Yeah. Like just us girls, like make it like you guys go on a girls date.
Yeah.
And then like be like, oh, like me and my husband want to like go on a date as well. So then you kind of like can separate like, hey, it's important that we have our alone time.
Yeah. But you're also saying like,
I
you don't want to cut this off with you. Like I
still value like what
tonight
we have.
I want something else. But if she or he gets upset about that, then that's kind of where you could be like, hey, you kind of need to respect my time.
Yeah.
Like I love you so much, but you got to respect my needs and my wants. And I want to hang out with you so bad, but this is kind of how it is.
I feel like you're telling me right
now. I'm
now.
literally not telling you that. I would tell you that if I just... We need to move on. This is not how it is.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, amazing answer.
I'm going to have to put some ground rules on if we get this house.
Literally, you can't come over every day.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Okay.
You know I don't have a problem saying I just
I know. She really tells me I fight tooth and nail.
And you don't get offended. That's the best kind of relationship when you just know it has nothing to do with them.
I think it's kind of like a game for me too. Like, can I get her to stay?
She just thinks it's so fun. You and your brother.
It's what we do, but how I show my love, how my brother shows his love is just like convincing people to stay as long as possible.
So that means Jessie likes me too.
Of course.
That's good.
That's what our friendship and love means.
Yes. Okay. Next question.
Okay, next question. Just need some help having body confidence. What helps you? Sometimes these questions kind of hurt myself. Sometimes
what helps you?
No, this is the thing is like everyone goes through this stuff. Like
even
no
the
matter
most beautiful
the body type,
people in the world.
No matter the body type, like I look back at pictures of myself and I'm like, who are you? Like, why did you ever think bad thoughts or negative thoughts about your body? But like, it is kind of funny because if I get a DM that says like, how like I am trying to find the confidence in my body and like, how do you do it? Like, you know, I'm just like, that is so nice of you, but also like, ouch, because I was feeling confident and now I'm like, oh, should
like,
I not be
like second guessing everything?
No, but it is funny because sometimes that will happen. But I feel like everyone goes through it, regardless of body type. Everyone goes through negative thoughts. I mean, at some point about their body.
I think
what do you think helps you?
I think it's honestly, and this might sound lame, I think my confidence in myself or my body is directly tied to like what I'm doing with my body.
Totally.
Like if I make an effort to, not that you have to go and work out or whatever, but even if I'm like doing a hobby or going on a walk and I feel like I'm a little bit active, like it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I'm like, I feel more confident about myself. Like I feel like I did something good with my body. And trust me when I say I am not a very good eater. Like I have a very good mix of vegetables and junk food. Girl. I'm like very up and down, but I know that I do feel more confident in myself when I'm trying to like take care of my body more. Totally. Even if I don't look the way that I want, I feel better about myself. Yeah. Because there's always going to be stuff that I'm like, oh, that's bad. Like everyone commenting like she's pregnant and I'm not. And it's like, you know, you get those things put in your head and I think that helps me. And then I think just like having the mindset that people do not care even the slightest. Like what you think they care, they actually don't. They're like, not thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves.
Exactly. Everyone's thinking about themselves. Everyone's their own main character. Yeah. And so you always think everyone's going to
think this about me and think I'm ugly, think I'm this.
People just don't even care that much. Yes. Like they really aren't.
So why not just think the best of yourself, because that will obviously come through when you're thinking, like, that's what I tell myself. I'm like, no one really cares. Like, I think I'm the one thinking this about myself. And that happens with friends. I think that
confidence is like such a huge part of feeling good about yourself. I think.
And having others see you as attractive. Yes. Just you putting out the confidence.
Putting out that confidence is so like, uplifting for everyone. And I think like you said, I feel a million times better when I'm like doing my workouts and I'm, you know, out, I'm active and I'm doing all my stuff and I'm swimming or I'm whatever, like eating healthy and feeling good. Cause I do get in those ruts where like I haven't gone to the gym in a minute and like I'm eating junk food constantly. And I'm like, I think that I need to like,
you just start eating
gross.
Some fruits
and
like
vegetables.
you literally just, you just start feeling like
I need to fuel my body.
You get in your head like, well, why would I look the way that I want if I'm doing this to my body, you know? But I will say like there will always be things that, and everyone has their own things. So really it's just add in those healthy habits as you can. And then as you do that, you don't have to do it crazy. You're going to feel good and then just like be freaking confident. And what was the actual question? Live it up. Well, and just don't worry so much because people don't really, they're not looking too close. And if they care, they're kind of like you. Like that's just judgmental. Just need some help having body confidence. What helps you? Yeah. Yeah. And I think this is especially hard. I want to point out it's way harder after you have kids. I don't care what anyone says. It is way harder because your body has changed from what it used to be. So be easy on yourself. Yeah. Like literally, you grew the human. People say this all the time, but it's so true. Your body is not going to be the same. You literally created another life in your body. And our bodies are meant to gain like 50 pounds, you know, like that's a healthy amount of weight or whatever. Yeah. Whatever the scale 30 to 50, is it 30 to 50? I don't know. I feel like I gained like 50, but yeah, same. Like you have to give yourself time too, to like, you know, but again, I will say like, if you have a better mindset, then naturally you're just going to start getting that confidence and believing that like you look great, even if there's things that you aren't fully 100% you love about yourself. Like you're still going to act like you like them more. Yeah. Just by your mindset. Yep. Anyway, don't know if that helps, but all right. This one says, I'm divorced, but still living with my ex. Oh. Since we got divorced, our relationship is 1,000% better. What do I do? I hear that a lot, actually. What? I hear that a lot because the pressures of being a husband and a wife are taken away. And so then they can just be friends and they don't have these expectations of being that perfect husband or being that perfect wife. I've heard that quite a bit where sometimes people are literally better not married because it just takes expectations out of it. Of whatever their expectation is being that husband and wife. Is she asking, what do I do? Like, I want to get back together with him. Yeah. Like, where do I go? Like, it sounds like things are like completely better. I have seen a lot of people get divorced and then find each other, like get remarried find each other again or like get remarried. Yeah. I think that give it time though. Yeah. I think that like you did see there was a reason you got a divorce. And so just making sure that like those things are changed or different because I mean, you don't want to jump into something again and then have the same exact issues. And maybe the only reason it's working now is because you don't have those pressures of being husband and wife. So maybe you're better as friends or better as, you know, I don't know. That's hard. That's really hard. I would say give it more time. And if you still also, give it more time and then maybe ask them where they're at. Because what if they're like not on the same page as you? Yeah. And then they're just fully like, nope, we're just like still friends. And then you're thinking all these things in your head. But that is hard to like stay living with them because like, it feels like your life is kind of like at a halt there. I wonder if you would like, maybe it would be smart to live in a separate place from them. And then if you really, really are missing them, like you guys can come back and kind of reconvene and reassess. Yeah. Just like live separately and see how you feel. But I love love. And if, you know, you find it with each other again, you know, that's really cute. Yeah, that's awesome. What do you do when you have a wedgie in public and you can't pull that thing out? You pull that thing out. You pull it out. You find a freaking corner. You pull it out. You find a cornucopia and you freaking rip it out. No one wants to have a wedgie. No, okay? That is the worst feeling. You just figure it out. You have a friend block you. Yeah. You find a friend, phone a friend, and then get that wedgie out. Oh, I think about it now and wedgies just suck. I hate it.
Sometimes thongs are the biggest enemy of life.
Yeah. You could literally just act like you're like got something on your pants. Like on
And
your
just
butt
kinda
and just like hit it kind of and then just like
You're
pull
just
it.
like, oh.
But get that out.
Yeah.
Find a way.
If there's a will, there's
funny.
a way.
This one says, the way that this is worded is so funny. How do I find a man like Tanner? ? Or Derek, ...
Or Derek. I would even take a Derek.
I'm dying.
I don't freaking know. I don't know
Stop
how
coming to
people
my man.
don't come after my
I'm
man.
just kidding.
How do you find? I just feel like dating is so hard nowadays. So it's so hard to like even
Basically,
give
Lo's
advice on
saying,
this.
suck it up. You're not going to find a man like Tanner. I'm just kidding.
How do you find a man like Tanner? I would suggest that you go to a place like if wherever your interests lie, like say you like California and you like surfing and you like, you know, California burritos and stuff like that.
What
like,
else has California in
go
it?
to that place and then you'll find people of that sort that like
Of
to
those
surf
sorts of
and
things.
like are cute and whatever. You'll find them.
That is a good idea,
I
actually.
don't know. That's like a Tanner and a Derek. I'd feel like you'd
you'd find a Tanner and Derek in
kinda
California.
surfing, doing
You would
something
find
dumb.
a Tanner and a Derek in Hawaii at a Porsche shop or in California.
Exactly. I don't know, but they lived there when they were like 2.
I know.
But anyway,
But that's a
We
good
met them
idea.
in Utah,
like,
but,
even
you
if
know.
you have another hobby, like pickleball,
yeah,
go
like
play
find
some pickleball. You'll find some
exactly
similar
like
people.
whatever you like and whatever you want to be around. Go around that hobby
Yeah.
or whatever it is,
I think
and you'll find the people that are like-minded,
Yes.
like you.
I think a lot of times women are looking for men in the wrong places.
Yeah.
Like at bars
Yeah.
when it's like 2 a.m. and
They're just like
the guys might not have the best intentions. It's kind of like, well, you're not gonna find a Tanner and Derek in a bar at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I mean maybe. Just kidding.
Maybe. No, but for real though,
yeah.
it's kind of the scene that you're in. I think that's
Totally.
true.
The
That's
friend
good.
groups
No,
that
that's
you
good.
have. Yeah, I don't know.
When you're asking where do
I
you
don't know.
find one?
This is my best answer.
Yeah, because dating apps can be scary. I don't know.
I know.
I
but
always
that's like
say
how so many people
find a referral that someone that has good backstory
buddy.
on them, background on them, like
Love it.
background info.
Let's see. My husband wants to do acting roles that involve kissing, and I'm totally not okay with it. What should I do?
Wait, sorry, say that one more time.
Okay. At first I thought this was like a sex thing, but it's just like he actually wants to act.
Wait, say that
Okay,
again?
so my husband wants to do acting roles that involve kissing, and I'm totally not okay with it. What should I do?
Oh,
So her
he's an
husband wants
actor.
to be he's an actor
And
and he
he has
wants
to
to do
kiss.
some kissing roles. That would be hard because like, you know, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, you know what I mean? Like Jennifer
Yeah.
Aniston was like, I totally trust you, Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
Totally go be Mr. Smith with Angelina Jolie, and then boom,
Yeah.
cheated, boom, married.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is scary. That is scary. I don't know what I would do. I think
Answer is
if that's a line for you, then tell
yeah.
him.
If that's uncomfortable for you, you definitely need to tell him.
And he could do like, you know, a different role, a non-kissing role. I
Yeah.
think that like
There's ways around
It's
that. If
easy-
you truly that like bothers you a lot, which is totally fine.
That's
That
totally fine
bothers
if that's
you.
a line for you. Yeah.
I was gonna say I think I'd be okay with Derek doing it, which
Are
is
you
funny.
serious? I do
Such-
not think I would be okay
Is
with
that
him.
shocking? I think like obviously
I
I
wonder-
wouldn't want him to, but like if I trust him and I'm like, oh, he loves me, and like I like
you
if
have that
if that were
confidence?
to like sway him to a different direction, I'd be like, good riddance. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Like,
I
you're
feel
like,
like I
okay.
have that like
Sure.
yeah.
Then fine. I'll find somebody else.
Exactly. No, but
Like-
in a real way, like
Yeah.
Brad Pitt was not good to Angelina Jolie after that.
No.
And then they got a
And then
divorce.
they got a divorce.
So it's like he wasn't a great guy anyway. So
Yeah.
like in reality, Jennifer Aniston dodged the bullet.
Exactly.
So
and the other Jennifer.
the other Jennifer, yeah,
Jennifer-
it happens.
Jennifer, what's her name? Garner. got left by
Yeah.
what's his face.
Because they didn't have the good intentions. So like if you fully trust your husband, this is just me personally, because I feel like it's 100% okay that you don't like that.
Yeah,
because who wants their husband? Like I wouldn't like that.
No.
But like that's totally fine. You just need to tell him that you don't
and
like
I
that.
think like that's completely fine to draw a line where your line is.
Yeah. You're married.
And like
Let
everyone's
him
going to be
know.
different. Everyone's going to have, you know,
because
different
I get the vibe that you would tell, like you would say no, Tanner. Like
I would be like, oh no. About that.
like you would probably
like
draw that line.
I would probably draw a line there. But it's funny because like I'm the one that would want to be like, I always had the dream of being the actor or whatever.
So what would you do if
I
he
wonder
told you?
what Tanner would say. Like
Yeah.
if he would be like,
Is he
you're
here?
not doing.
Get him in here.
I don't know if he's here, but like it's funny because
I actually want
I
to
don't know
what
what he would say. Let's see if he's here. He's coming. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm interested to see what he says because is that like
we're having a debate now?
I don't know because I'm like
I think it's 100% normal.
But like picturing me being in that role,
you'd be like, it's not real.
Yeah, like I'd be like, okay, like I'm just. This is going to be a work thing, not like physical or like feelings are going to be involved.
But I would be a little bit worried if it was you.
What do you mean?
Because you love, you like catch the feelings.
Oh, you
know?
would be? Oh, that's true. Like
you're a different person.
I'm a lover.
Like, yes.
But I think I could like in that professional setting, I don't think it's like, like there's cameras everywhere. It's not like a sexy thing. Yeah. Like it seems like on screen, you're like, whoa, that's such a sexy moment. But actually in reality, it's not. And there's 100 people around and you're just like, hopefully I don't kiss weird or like look like I'm kissing weird. Yeah. But like, yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm torn too, because I'm like, if I say no to Tanner, like then I should just not do it myself. I'm talking like this would happen. This is real. But
well, if Ryan Reynolds didn't let Blake Lively, then we wouldn't have movies. And
exactly.
Vice versa.
Exactly. Like they have so much, you know.
But like at the end of the day, like I honestly trust their relationship, and that's kind of how I would feel with Derek. And if he decided that was the deal breaker, then I wasn't supposed to be with him anyway.
Yeah.
But again, I want to reiterate that this question is 100% valid, and you are
like
right.
So individual.
You are 100% right for like not wanting your husband to do that.
Yeah.
And for asking him, like that makes me uncomfortable. That's valid.
Yes, for sure.
So
I think it depends on personalities and whatever.
Tanner must have been jumping on the tramp.
I think he was. do.
Okay, we have a question for you.
Okay.
Let's pretend that hi Stella. Lo is a famous actress, or she's wanting to pursue her acting career. Let's say she's not like super famous.
Okay.
She's wanting to pursue her actress career.
Yes.
She has to get roles like leading up to that, and some of those roles involve kissing.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about that?
Say it into the microphone.
Who are the male actors?
Doesn't matter. Just anybody. It could be literally anyone.
I think it matters.
Okay, they're probably going to be attractive.
Like they're just like normal male actors.
That are
like, and she's wanting to get into the acting world.
What is the caliber of kissing?
Oh my, just a kissing scene, a make out scene.
Make out?
Yeah, like a.
You really want to do that?
No, this isn't happening. This is just a hypothetical question. Would
We've
you
both answered this,
or would you say that's a line that I'm going to draw?
If it's part of her acting career and that's her goal in life, yes.
You're going to allow?
Allow.
Wow.
That's hilarious. We're the same.
Yeah.
And Derek and Lauren would be the same. That's so funny.
I would just I think if you really wanted to pursue acting and that was your thing, I think I would just be like, okay, but I would hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not enjoying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you watch my movies?
No. Goodbye.
No.
Now I know what you want to do. See you later.
No, this was actually a genuine question that someone asked because their husband's wanting to get into like more acting roles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I said I would let Derek do it.
Yeah.
And I said that if Derek ended up leaving me because he had some spark with some actress, then I didn't want him anyway, and good riddance. So
Damn.
that's what I think.
That's true.
Don't get the spark. Enjoy your new acting career.
Tanner's like offended. We just,
Oh my.
oh, and just like that.
Oh, I feel.
At least you know he cares a lot.
Yeah.
He just would want you to pursue your dreams.
Yeah.
And which is funny because you actually want to do that.
Yeah, that was like always my pipe dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Wow. We're saying you're good either way, but if that's deep down how you feel, then you need to tell him.
Yep.
Which is great.
Which is okay.
Just
And just
say
have
it
an
makes you
open
uncomfortable.
conversation. And yeah.
They always can get a stunt double. The camera angles and stunt
Totally.
doubles.
Also, how cute is it that Chris Hemsworth, one scene he was doing as Thor, he was like supposed to have a kissing scene and the lead actress couldn't be there that day. So they had lined up all these girls that like he could choose which girl to kiss in the scene.
Way.
And his wife was on set that day and he was like, can I please just be my wife?
No way.
And they said yes. So in that scene, he like
see
is
that
kissing
scene.
his wife.
No way.
Isn't that cute?
That's so epic.
And they
See,
like
if you could
lined up
get
all
that,
these hot chicks and they're like, yeah, take your pick. And he's like, can I just kiss my wife?
That is adorable.
That's so
See,
cute.
find a man.
Find a man like
Chris,
that.
Chris Hemsworth.
Okay. Do I cut my hair short after a breakup because my ex likes short hair? What if your new boyfriend likes long hair?
I'm more on low side with this.
I think that like
Don't give him the satisfaction.
don't give him that. Yeah,
it's
it's
like
like
thinking you did that for him.
I get your reasoning because you're like, I just
wanna
want to
be
like
hot and get it
be
back.
hot for him,
Yeah.
just so like he can like whatever, be jealous. But I'd rather if you don't want that, don't do it. Find you a guy that likes your hair, you know, however it is. And the best payback would just be finding a better boyfriend.
Yeah, that is better payback.
It
And
is.
if your new current boyfriend likes short hair, then maybe you
Then you
consider.
can decide to chop. But don't do anything for him.
Yeah, no, he doesn't deserve you
He doesn't
to cut
deserve
his hair.
it.
Yeah.
He'll see that and be like,
Oh,
she did that for me.
And then
He'll think, she's so obsessed with me. I have her wrapped
Yeah.
around my finger.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm like way on the boat
no,
of not doing
don't
it.
do that.
Yeah. I get your reasoning, but like, don't do it.
Yeah, you'll regret.
Regrets. Don't give him the satisfaction.
Okay, this one says, what are some dating green flags?
I think this is varied. Like, this depends on the person. But like,
I say a green flag is if they ask you about yourself and they're not just talking about them.
that's such a good green flag.
If they're always asking you questions about your day, what did you do? What are your interests? And they like, if they answer your question with a question, that's a green flag.
Yeah.
All right, not answer the question with a question, but after they're done giving the answer, they ask you
a
something in
question.
return. That's a green flag for
Yeah.
me.
Oh, yeah. Something else would be, it was in my head and now it's left.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's my ADHD.
Come on.
What
let's
was it?
Pull it out.
Oh, like if they're not trying to play games with you. If it's like a green flag would be like they're just like good to be around. They're good vibe for you. And you don't have to go home and be like, I just don't know how they feel. Like I'm getting mixed signals. I'm, you know, like if they're trying to play games with you or like you just don't even know if you're getting friend feelings or like if they're giving friends or like lovey feelings, then that's, you know,
Yeah,
that's
for
a red.
sure. I think them having good relationships with their family is a green flag. Unless their family's fully toxic.
Yeah.
But like if you know their family's like normal and they
Yeah.
have a good relationship with them, I think that's a green flag.
Green flag.
I think doing the little things are green flags. Sounds dumb, but if you're on a date and they open your door, that's a green flag.
Yeah.
I think showing interest in your hobbies is a green flag.
But be warned.
hopefully it continues.
I
knew you were going to say that.
The cuddling thing with me and Tanner is the funniest shiz to me.
Yeah, he's such a cuddler while you're dating.
When we were dating, just through a whole movie, we're like literally so cuddly, so close. Now he's like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you
beware that it might not last.
Just
kidding. They might be trying to win you over.
That just comes with like knowing somebody for a long time before you fully commit.
You mean like you guys for
literally
3 years.
50 years before we got married.
5 years, how many?
We were, I knew him in 2009. We got married 2015.
Yeah.
So how long is that?
A lot of time. It can still happen.
Can still happen, baby.
What other green flags are there? I would say like not making you feel insecure.
Yes.
Like making you feel like
the butt of the joke.
Yeah. Or making you feel like every little argument you have that it's your fault.
Yeah.
Also, really big green flag if they can admit that they were wrong. That's huge because you're going to need that in marriage. So like if you have an argument and they can say, I was wrong, I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's
big
huge.
Green flag.
Yep.
If they're the first one to come apologize, green flag.
Yep.
What else?
Patience.
Patience is a green flag.
Not having road rage.
No road rage. Yes.
It's a green flag.
Runs in my family. It's not me though. I honestly think being good with this
kids.
Sounds dumb. Being good with kids.
No, that's a way good one.
If you want kids.
Yeah. If
like,
you want kids and you see them being good with kids,
but
automatic green flag.
Kids and animals are really good judges. I'm being dead A.
And how they treat their moms.
And how they treat their moms, unless their mom was a little toxic. It always depends.
Yes, it does.
Those are all green flags.
Anyway.
This
one says, my husband stays up all night playing video games, and when I tell him it hurts my feelings, he says he can't sleep, so he might as well play games. I can't relate to this one because Tanner's not that. He doesn't watch shows or play video games.
I think he could do literally anything else if he just can't sleep.
Yeah.
I think there's a limit.
It's like you're obviously not trying to go to sleep.
If it is all night,
I
think that's a bit excessive. First of all, it's just not good for your brain.
No.
At all.
Or your health.
Your health.
Not getting sleep.
I feel like there are other things he could do if he's just awake. Like if he's just going to be awake.
Yeah.
If I knew I was just going to be awake, I'd be like, let me go clean something.
Yeah.
Or
just like maybe try out like sleeping pills or like whatever. Like, you know, those like sleep gummies or what are those called?
Yeah. No.
Anyway, there's like things you can try. And obviously when you're playing video games, you're not going to fall asleep playing a video game. Yeah. That's just going to stimulate your brain.
Yeah.
It's not going to help you.
I'm on Lowe's side with this. I think going to talk to someone because no one wants to be staying up all night doing video games.
But it's hard because it's like the wife. She's like telling him it's hurting her feelings. And he like isn't stopping.
If he doesn't stop, or like kind of respect that, I don't know, maybe I'm like way harsher or something. I just think that if he won't try and go do something different, or like maybe he's tried everything, but if he hasn't tried to talk to somebody, I think it's just kind of a cop out. Like I'm just awake and like I'm just
and maybe
she's
sad because she'd rather do something together in the night, and then like maybe we'll play 1 or 2 video games, but like come back to bed at a decent hour.
Yeah, because
and I'd like my husband to sleep in my bed with me or whatever.
Yeah, and there's no way could be super happy if he's not sleeping.
Maybe you could like bring up, hey, you can play video games through the night 1 day a week.
Yeah, or just
like, whatever. Like
just
you can't do this
time.
every night.
Yeah.
Like I want to like prioritize our relationship, and I want to have time together where we can form our bond.
I don't feel like that's too much to ask for.
No, it's not. Hopefully he can listen to you with that.
That sucks for him and you that like he can't sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's rough.
Yeah,
I don't like the video game thing. But I get it. I get it. Just can't be excessive. Yeah. I think everything can't be. Nothing should
everything
be
in moderation.
Yes. Stupid? Is that stupid?
No.
I think it's okay, this one says, I'm a girl. I really like this guy and want to ask him out. Would that be weird?
No. 100% do it.
I think
What's the worst thing that happens? He says no. Move on to the next.
Yeah.
See ya.
He's not interested, for sure.
Or maybe you plant the seed and then he's like,
yeah.
Oh.
I think in the past, like our parents' generation, it was so much more common for guys to be constantly going on dates and asking multiple girls on dates to figure out who they liked. And they were constantly just dating. I talked to my dad about this not too long ago. And he said, I would have 6 or 7 dates lined up for that week.
That's crazy.
Of different girls. It was just fun, but that's just how it was. He was saying, we all just asked people out on dates. And I think now it's more common for guys not to. It's always just like a hangout situation or whatever. Which sucks. Like, in reality, of course, it would be so nice for the guy to just ask you out on a date. But sometimes they just won't, or they're too scared. So take that initiative.
Take the reins.
Go ask him. Like I said, there's nothing. He says no. Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. My mother-in-law won't stop oversharing about her sex life with me.
I love that the sex life has little stars around it. Sex life.
That is so haunting.
Mother-in-law.
I don't know what's worse, your own mom or your mother-in-law.
Is this a guy submitting this?
I don't know.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. What's worse, your own mom telling you oversharing or your mother-in-law?
No, the mother-in-law for sure.
That'd be worse for you.
Well, actually, I don't know.
Because then it's like your own parents.
No, it's still worse. I'd rather my mom tell me than the mother-in-law. I don't want to be thinking about my father-in-law.
Both are bad.
Yeah, both are bad.
I think you just got to say, hey, you know what?
It's a little too much.
Tell your friends. I'm your friend as your daughter-in-law, but you're a parent figure. You can make it funny and like make it a joke so she doesn't feel dumb.
Yeah, just be like,
but
whoa,
like,
I don't wanna.
Just say like, you're going to have to tell that to your friends because I still want to keep you in that.
You could just start oversharing about your sex life.
I would die.
And see what she reacts.
No.
Scare her away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would just tell her like, I'm good. I don't really need to know.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Yeah.
Don't move.
You just like every time just have your AirPods in, turn it up to max volume, be like, yeah.
You're just like, so good. Nice. Yeah, definitely just
funny.
like laugh it off and be like, actually, you should save that for your friends.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Should we do one more?
Yeah, do one more.
Okay, do we want serious? Do we want funny?
Give us whatever your heart desires.
Oh, man.
Whatever is calling your name. Let it be fate.
Let it be.
Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
Oh, gosh. This one just says, just found out my boyfriend is married. How do I tell his wife?
Ugh.
Why they gotta be like that?
Why you gotta be like that? Why the boys gotta be like that?
You just call her up on the phone and you tell her.
Yeah.
And then say, I'm just passing this along. Do what
obviously
you will with this.
Obviously, don't date this man anymore.
Yes.
Goodbye. And say, I am not dating him anymore. Once I found out that he is married, I just want you to know that this has been going on. Do with it what you must. But I am removing myself from the situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then she can decide like what to do after that.
Just give her all the information. Don't come at her. Just simply lay it out for her and say.
And remove yourself.
Remove yourself from the situation. Yeah, completely.
Yep.
That's good. Okay, last one says, I used to work with my BFF until $100 of mine went missing at work. Our boss looked at the security footage and found out it was her who stole it. The boss fired her, but she told me that she quit and won't admit to stealing the money. I've literally seen the security footage, LOL. Now she keeps questioning why we aren't as close and I don't have the guts to confront her. She's asking to use me as a reference for a new job now. How do I tell her?
Send her the video clip.
Replay
Send her the video clip. I'm not kidding.
How do I tell her I can't do that because I would be lying about her being a good employee? P.S. Love the pod. Thank you.
Thank you. Also, send her the video clip. Please. Like, get the video from your work.
Just have to.
And say, I know that you did this. I'm not holding it against you, but I
would appreciate some honesty here.
Yeah, like, also, you've been dishonest with me. I can see right here that, like, you've taken this money.
Yes.
And just say, you know, I'm not going to refer you to this new job.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fully, You should be able to say that.
It's
and if
so
she
hard.
wants to know why you're not as close, you just tell her.
Send her the receipts.
I saw you do this.
Yeah.
This was on video. You can't really lie. So it hurt my feelings that you were not being honest with me.
And then give her the chance to be like,
And if she still doesn't, then be like,
and
okay,
it's like, that's your answer. Like, you're just a little fibber. You're a little fibber or a little liar. And I'm not going to.
As far as she's asking to use me as a reference for a new job. How do
If
I
you don't
tell
feel
her
good
I can't
about
do that
it-
because I would be lying about her being a good employee?
Yeah.
Just say,
Don't do
I'm
it.
so sorry. I respect you so much and I would love to be friends again, but this happened at work. I saw the footage. I can't recommend you.
And also,
just
you don't have to be
honest.
friends with her.
You don't have to. Because it
Yeah.
sounds like she's not a
Sounds
very
like
good
she's
friend.
taking from you.
She's
That's
stealing
weird.
your money and then lying about
That's
doing
weird.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe you can ask her, like, did you need help with something? Like,
Yeah.
I saw this
What's
footage.
really going on?
You could ask her kind of in a nice way. I know that you did this. Like, are you in a pickle? Like, I'd be happy to like hear you out and give her the chance to be honest. And if she's not, you're like, okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But honestly, even if you're in a pickle, it's better to just tell your friend instead of stealing from her.
Exactly. It's freaking whack.
Okay. Well, I hope. Oh gosh. Oh no, has mine been like
yours
that?
is sagged, dude. That better?
I don't know how long that was resting on my boob. So
Her microphone was literally resting right in the little cranny of her boob.
well, you guys, I hope you got some good answers to your advice. As always, thank you for the submissions. It
Yes.
makes our job a lot easier, and we actually hope we can maybe give you guys some good tips every
Yes.
once in a while. We'll have to do this again if there's more people wanting advice. I guess
Yes.
we'll see. But we will see you guys next week. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we would love it if you would leave us a review on Spotify
Or Apple Podcasts.
or Apple Podcasts.
Wherever you listen.
Wherever you listen. Or if you're on YouTube, just give us a thumbs up. We are so grateful for you. And we will see you next time.
Love ya.
Love ya.
See ya.
Bye.